Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand rising, everyone. Happy Monday. This is Uma from the Lotus Lounge podcast. So excited to have you guys here today as we begin our first week in March. It feels like 2022 is just passing us by, isn't it? But hopefully, you are accomplishing your to-do list, you are managing your goals, and you are definitely on the lookout for new and enterprising ways to further yourself better for your self-development, spiritual development, and career and professional development. You know, I do seriously believe that if we ever stop growing or wanting to do more in life, we stop growing mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. We have to always keep looking for the next thing. So, without further ado, let's get into our meditation today. Let's just calm our minds, set our intentions for the week, and get ready for what lies ahead. So take a nice deep breath in and exhale. As you listen to my voice and you listen to the singing bowl, just allow yourself to relax that neck, relax the shoulders, and just breathe. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Now bring your attention to your heart. As you take a deep breath in, inhale all the positive energy around you and exhale to your heart. Let's just replenish and love on our hearts that continue to work every day with or without our knowing. It's just there tirelessly pumping away, providing blood to all our cells, our organs, our tissues, nurturing us. So let's take a moment to focus on our hearts, our beautiful hearts that keep us going. Now bring your attention to your third eye, that space between your eyebrows, and think about this day. Imagine it like a movie screenplay. How would you like this day to go? Spend some time now focusing on this day. All the things you have to do, all the things you want to do, and bring attention to your heart. Feel yourself in this day happy, peaceful, joyful. And now take a minute and do the same for this week. Focus on the way you'd like to feel this week, all the things you'd like to accomplish. Beautiful. Now repeat these affirmations with me. I am loved. I am worthy. I am powerful. All of life comes to me with ease and joy. I live life abundantly, and everything is in abundance around me. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Well done. Today, on March 7th, we are going to pull a card from the Goddess Guidance deck for our avatar of the week. The avatar is an ascended being. It could be a goddess, a god, a fairy, an angel, someone that comes to us to tell us what they're doing with us this week. And for this week, we have the butterfly maiden, and she brings transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So here is your message this week from the butterfly maiden. As you go through this period of change, it's natural for you to wonder if your future is safe. I'm here to assure you that you're part of nature's cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. To bring in your desired newness, you must first allow old parts of your life to fall away. These changes are to be celebrated, not feared. Give thanks for the shedding of the old, embrace all of the lessons it brought, and then let it go. Be giddy with excitement at the newness of the gifts that are now being bestowed upon you, and let their magic surprise and delight you. That is the message this week from our avatar of the week, Butterfly Maiden. So look out for any transformational things that you are going through this week, and have faith that your future is assured. That is such a good message. And it's actually in alignment with my blog post this week. This week I talked about moving on from trauma bonding. For those of you that don't know, I do write a blog. It's on my website, thelotusandthelight.com. And every week I put together a blog of my thoughts. It's really just my feelings, things that I'm going through, things that I'm witnessing in my life. And this weekend, I really brought into question the types of relationships I used to be in, and now the types of relationships that I am in. There's a very stark difference there, if you will. So my blog talked about the different kinds of trauma bonding relationships I was in. It talked about, the fact that it wasn't okay. It wasn't just for love relationships. I talked about trauma bonding with friends, family, even clients. And I just talked about how I used to feel when I was in those kinds of relationships. For anyone who doesn't know what trauma bonding is, it is an attachment an abused person feels for their abuser, specifically in a relationship with a cyclical pattern of abuse. So the bond is created due to a cycle of abuse and positive reinforcement. After each circumstance of abuse, the abuser professes love, regret, and otherwise tries to make the relationship feel safe and needed for the abused person. Now, of course, I, from my life, am using the term abuse lightly, because there are actual relationships where people are being physically, mentally, emotionally assaulted on a very large scale. None of my relationships went to that level. The good thing is I have very strong boundaries. And once I start to get into this cycle of you're treating me well, you're not treating me well, it takes maybe about 3 cycles before I'm like, you know what, I'm out of here. So I do have a history of trauma bonding, allowing people into my life. They treat me well, and then they disrespect me or treat me badly. And then I forgive them, and then they treat me well, and then it just repeats back and back again. And I'm sure a lot of you listening to this can probably identify with that. But can I tell you something? Yes, the article deals with trauma bonding, but today I want to talk about it's not that easy to just move on when you've been in that cyclical pattern of abuse. So, case in point, I'm in a really good, amazing love relationship right now. We've been together for over a year and it just seems to be getting better and better. He's amazing. There's nothing bad I can say about him. But the thing is that it wasn't so easy in the beginning. And that's what I want to talk about today because there's many of you that have left that trauma bonding experiences of your past and you're finding healthy relationships to be in now, whether it's at work or with your friends or your family or even a love partner. Don't beat yourself up if you still bring some of your baggage from that trauma bonding cycle. Heck, I completely was beating myself up. My partner is amazing and he would treat me with the utmost kindness and respect and love and appreciation. And it was interesting to see how I couldn't even receive that because I always felt there was a hidden agenda or I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. Can you identify with that? And it caused a lot of problems for us because he couldn't understand for the life of him why I just couldn't trust him. And I, for the life of me, couldn't understand either why I just couldn't trust him. So that's what I want to focus on today is the relationships in your life. If you have a good one, whether it's your lover, your partner, your friend, your family, your coworker, be easy on yourself if you've graduated from the history of trauma bonding. If you have moved on to newer, healthier places, the best thing I can tell you is be honest, open, and vulnerable with these people in your life. With my friends, I came from a history of befriending women that like to gossip or tear other women down. And I got into it unhealthily as well. Not making excuses for myself, but it was what I did at the time. And now to be around women for the past 2-3 years where we just focus on the love and light within us and focus on the love and light within each other, it took a while to get used to. And I found myself wanting to gossip or to tear somebody down. And I just had to remind myself, no, you never like doing that anyways. That's a learned behavior that you can easily unlearn. So whatever situation you're in, if you find yourself being around healthy people, and they're out there, I know we like to think for those of us that have traumatic pasts that they're not out there. They're out there. And I just like to remind you that it's okay if you are hard on yourself. It's okay if you feel that this is too good to be true. If it's okay if you judge or don't believe in the goodness of the person that is around you, just be easy on yourself. Communicate with the people around you that, hey, this is my past and I'm sorry that I kind of question everything, but I'm working through these limiting beliefs, these patterns, because I really want to be where you are. Happy, joyful, peaceful, all the time, right? That's my best tip that I can give you. And that's what I wanted to talk about today is because we bonded in the past over trauma or we've done things we might not be proud of, it doesn't have any future in our future lives. Let that stay in the past. Now, you might have people from your past pop up that try to remind you of who you used to be. You know what I'm going to tell you to do? Own it. Own it. I am a live streamer, a professional live streamer. I go on streams every day. I have a room where people come in and chat and we do classes or discussions or whatnot. And every now and then I'll have somebody from my past pop up in there, or even at my center where I teach classes and I provide services. People from my past will pop up and try to remind me and everybody who I used to be. And I stay quiet. I let them talk. I let them, share what they need to share because it doesn't embarrass me. I'm happy to know that I used to be a very terrible, negative, downer kind of person. And I've really done the work to rise above it. And now all I could see is just the beauty and the light in everything and everyone. So I talk openly about my past. I don't hide from it. I don't feel I'm fake. I feel I've done the work. And if I can do it, that means everybody can do it too. So those are my tips for those of you that have had a traumatic past like I did. And if you're looking for something different, it's out there. Believe me when I say it's out there. And you can live a life where everything is just shiny, happy, beautiful, wonderful, you know? Um, it is. It's a really good place to be in. So that is my talk for today as we start this week. Be aware of the relationships in your life. Spend more time with the people that uplift you and make you happy and bring joy to your life. Spend less time with those that kind of want to stay in that trauma bonding cycle. Just gently ease yourself away from it. Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's not going to can't just leave overnight. It takes some time. But throughout it all, just be easy and mindful of where you are and gentle with yourself as you make this transition. All right? That is the message this week. Let's do our reading for the week. I have 3 cards. Card 1 is for the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday. Card 2 is for Wednesday, Thursday. And card 3 is for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So let's see what the energy is this week. Monday, Tuesday, we have King of Fire. This is a great card to have. It means that it says focus, 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 communicate with vision, and be a leader. So what we're going to find the energy is on Monday and Tuesday is everybody's going to be given that same energy. What you do with it is up to you, but basically the energy is here and focused. So you might be attacking your to-do list. You might be signing up for that course you've been wanting to sign up for. You might be paying those bills you've kind of been neglecting for a while. Everybody has the same opportunity. So what you do with it is up to you. Stay focused, grind, because the energy is here to get a lot of your goals done and a lot of things off your to-do list. The middle of the week, we still see some of that energy. Queen of Fire comes in. She advises us to stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. So a lot of confidence coming in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, my bad. So if there's somebody you've been wanting to have a conversation with, if there's something you've been wanting to apply for, save it for Wednesday, Thursday, when the courage is there and your creativity is there and your boldness is there and you are ready to take on the world. And finally, the weekend, we have 8 of Water. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So we do see some endings coming in by the weekend, but these aren't endings to be afraid of. It's you leaving situations, either you leaving a person or a relationship or leaving a situation that no longer serves you. Because look at the week, right? You've had King of Fire, Queen of Fire. You've had a lot of focused energy, a lot of intentional energy, and now you're courageous and bold. So by the weekend, I see a lot of people making some changes, very important changes in their personal lives that is needed. This is the reading for your week of March 7th. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and let you know what the energy of the week is. So this week at Lotus, we have a lot going on. We do have a lot going on. For those of you that don't know, I'm the CEO of the Lotus and the Light Metaphysical Center. You can find out more about me and my services and classes by visiting my website, thelotusandthelight.com. Tonight, Monday, we have our Manifestation Monday meditation meetup. It's held twice a month. So it's tonight and then one more time this month, where we focus on our goals for March. So tonight's class is about the goals for March. We're going to write it down. We're going to create a manifesting vortex where we all put our energy into it. So that way we can multiply the benefits and the rapidness through which these goals are accomplished. On Wednesday, I have a channeling development circle for those of you that are developing psychics and mediums, and you just want to spend time with spirit and develop that channeling ability within you. That is completely an event for you to check out on Wednesday. Friday, I have a class, Channeling with the Angels. It's a workshop. It's a 2-hour Channeling with the Angels workshop where we will connect with the 7 major archangels, bring through messages for ourselves and for others that are in the class. And Friday night, we also have my weekly spirit chat where it's a free event. It's on Zoom. You can find out more about it on my website or by my Linktree link that is in all my social media profiles. You can find out about it, but it's a free chat where people come and ask me questions about their spiritual metaphysical development. I usually have a speaker who talks on a topic, and then we do free readings for anybody who attends. And that's the Friday night spirit chat. It's live streamed to Facebook, on Facebook Live on my professional page, the Lotus and Light Metaphysical Center, or you can join us on Zoom. Now, Saturday, I'm very excited. We have our annual Spring Bazaar where you can come in and get a mini reading with me, or you can get a mini healing session with one of the staff members at the Lotus and Light Metaphysical Center. So Saturday, we're going to be at the center physically in person, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Some people have been asking me where they can buy my book. You can buy my book at the center. It's $10. I can autograph it for you. And also give you a mini reading in person. So come check us out Saturday. Again, just visit my social media links. Everything has the links for you to find out the information on how you can get to any of these events. Finally, I just want to remind you that the month special, March's special, is $50 off a soul plan reading. What is a soul plan reading? Well, it's kind of giving you the idea of why you incarnated in the first place. You know, I use astrology and numerology to find out and answer the questions, why am I here? What am I here to do? What am I skilled at? And what is my purpose? So it's $50 off the soul plan reading, and you can find out more about that on my website, thelotusandthelight.com. Finally, we're going to end with our affirmation this week. The affirmation for the week of March 7th is courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. This week, Spirit is asking you to be courageous and bold in the choices you make. Trust that everything is working out for you. Trust that all your dreams can be manifested if you are just courageous enough to take the first step in that direction. So, you're being called to be courageous this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast today. The idea of the podcast is to set your energy, your intentions, and your vibe for the week so that you could have a wonderful week and just have wonderful experiences come into your life. Remember, everything is based on your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality. So always, always, always take the time every day to invest in your thoughts being positive and full of love and light. So that way your life can become even more special. Have a wonderful week, guys. I love you all, and I will see you again next week, right here in the Lotus Lounge. Peace, love, and light.